When we went to the factories with this quite expensive Italian leather and these very kind of, I'll say, basic nylon materials, everyone said we were crazy. Why would we waste good leather on this material? It didn't make any sense. And for us, it was kind of like, oh, good, no one's doing that. We saw an opportunity there. As a privately owned company, we can do that because we can spend more on certain materials. I think if we were to sell our company, the first thing that would happen is someone would come in and look at the books and say, why are you doing this? We can get a leather. No one will know the difference. We've certainly had people come in and say, but it doesn't make any sense because no one can tell the difference. But we can tell the difference and it matters to us, so that's why we do it.
When we started the company, it was the height of logomania. And there were lots of really heavy leather bags. And we couldn't find what we wanted, which was a bag that worked for a really busy lifestyle. We thought, okay, we're gonna try it because it really didn't exist. Most of the nylon bags were very masculine. They weren't particularly lightweight necessarily. They were durable, but they weren't very stylish.
There was nothing fine to them. So if your base material is something pretty basic, the bags for some people are really affordable. For other people, it's a reach. So what is distinguishing this product from other product in that category? This concept of kind of fewer, better things that we're all hearing about. You know, maybe you do want to spend a little more, even if it is only a nylon bag, to feel that it's something that's, you know, there's real quality to it and thoughtfulness to the design.
The brand is really about movement and activity. And I think when you refer to bags from 40 years ago, for women, that was about a top handle, you know, and a high heel and a pencil skirt, and you're really not moving around that much. So we're completely not that. When we first began, we had a lot of crossbodies, and people were like, why are you doing that? And now you could never take it off the line, ever. And we have many of them because it works. It works for busy people.
We sell online and we sell in our stores and we sell in department stores. And when we started with the department stores, they ask for something called markdown money. When your product doesn't sell, they put it on sale. And then they don't want to lose their margin. So whatever they discount, they charge back to the brand holder. So it's a way for them to always hold their margin, and the company itself makes less money. It's very standard. It's been around forever. So when we started selling to them and we told them that our core product didn't go on sale, they were so annoyed. And they would say, but you have to be part of this sale. And we'd say, no, you have to be part of that sale. But friends and family, there's
double
a million,
points.
Yeah, double points. And we kept saying, no, that's not what we do. It's not part of our brand. They love us now, and they love us exactly for what we were just talking about, and that if you're a customer, you don't have to wait till next week to buy it, because it's not going to be on sale next week, whereas most of the stores that you go into in New York, except for the high luxury stores, anything you see is going to be discounted in 2 weeks. It's how the cycle works now. So I think there's this sense, again, adding to the value that we value our product and our customers know that we stand behind it. So there's not this feeling of, well, you know, I love that, but can you tell me when it's going to go on sale, which is what happens in most stores in New York. And then the salesperson calls and says, it's on sale, come back. And I think that's really helped us grow the brand in a solid way. We really opened with a store on Crosby Street. So we designed all this product, and then it was like, open your store, and then you open the door. And you hope to sell bags. And shortly after, I think Lucy knew someone who knew the buyer at a big department store in New York. And they said, we'd like to see your collection. So we loaded everything up, put it in garbage bags, headed uptown. And the head buyer of the handbag department looked at the bags and said, ladies, I think you should go to the second floor and see what we have in the department. And we were like, what does that mean? He was like, this doesn't look like anything we have. You go look at what the other designers are doing. And at that point, we looked at each other and we were like, yay. Like, exactly. Why would we start a business if we wanted to be a copycat business? Why would we open a store for selling product that you can get in other places? So I think it started with that. That was literally our first week in business. And I think for a long time, I personally thought at different points, being a business person and designing, someone knows, and somehow there's a secret sauce out there. And I think now, 20 years into the business, I realize there isn't.
I think also, if something doesn't exist, people have one of two reactions. They either are afraid because they can't categorize it, so they'll say, that's a terrible idea. Or they think that's a great idea. I've never seen that before. And so when we would hear that's a terrible idea, we just would turn away and ignore them. Because we opened with a store, we were the salespeople. So we always, from the very first day, had a direct line of communication with our customers. And they were, however few there were in the beginning, they were telling us something different. They were responding to the product. And so that is the line of communication that is the most important one of all.